Two trends are common in today's pickup world: electrification and finally downsizing. Both are unacceptable for the conservative fans of the class, yet we still encourage everyone to familiarize themselves with the newcomers of the model years 2021 and beyond. In this episode, we'll cover the newest models and the latest truck news that will dictate the future of the utilitarian work-and-play transportation. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News not to remain on the sidelines of the car world. We start the engines now. Ford Maverick. With this all-new unibody pickup, Ford continues to follow the strategy of getting rid of the cars and leaning on its best-selling vehicle segment. The Maverick is Blue Oval's second attempt at a unibody truck after the failed F100 of 1960s. Built over the Bronco Sport monocoque, it weighs 3,500 pounds and barely reaches 200 inches in length. However, it still manages to have a 4.5 feet long bed. The latter is trademarked as the flex bed and offers multiple tie-down points, convenient D-rings for securing cargo, and even special pockets to install 2x4 or 2x6 pieces of lumber to create custom dividers. Moreover, this is the only full hybrid truck in the class, with a front-wheel drive, 191 horsepower 2.5-liter engine, and 40 mpg fuel economy. Plus, for added power, a 250 HP 2-liter EcoBoost with optional intelligent all-wheel drive is also available. These respectively come with a CVT or an 8-speed automatic. Rivian R1T. The first launch edition units of the long-anticipated Rivian truck will start arriving to their owners in July 2021, but those shoppers who have not yet secured their order will have to choose between Explore and Adventure equipment levels and wait till January 2022. Both will be powered by a quad-motor system and a large battery pack with 135 kWh capacity. The setup promises 300 miles and up to 11,000 pounds of towing. There is also a max battery option with 400 miles that is available for additional 10 grand. As promised, Rivian will offer a variety of extra equipment for the truck, starting from the off-road reinforcements and expanding to an actual camping kitchen hidden in the gear tunnel and a rooftop tent specially developed by Tacoma. Hyundai Santa Cruz. After 6 long years of anticipation, Hyundai finally delivers its SAV that blurs the lines between crossovers and trucks. The sport adventure vehicle is just 195.7 inches or 497 centimeters long, with 48.4 inches dedicated to the bed that could be secured with a lockable tonneau cover. Besides the open bed profile, the Santa Cruz distinguishes itself with unique armor-like wheel arches and 20-inch alloys with a multi-faceted triangular design. The 2.5-liter direct-injected 4-cylinder with 180 horsepower is standard on the lower trims, while the SEL Premium and Limited models get a more competent 2.5-liter turbo with 275 HP and 310 pound-feet. Both mills offer H-Track all-wheel drive capability. Santa Cruz's interior is restrained for practicality, but it still gets either an 8 or a 10-inch infotainment screen, innovative digital dashboard, and an 8-speaker Bose audio. Ford F-150 Lightning. With the accelerating electrification of pickups, F-150 is not willing to let go of its leading position as America's favorite truck. The model adopts the dedicated EV platform and resurrects the fitting Lightning moniker that was last used for the performance-oriented F-150 built in 1990s by Special Vehicle Team. This no-nonsense vehicle gets standard dual-motor 4-wheel drive powertrain with 775 pound-feet, the highest torque figure for any F-150. The chosen battery pack impacts both the range and horsepower output and would bring either 426 HP 230 miles or 563 HP and 300 miles. Top-of-the-line modification does 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, tows 10,000 pounds, and has 2,000 pounds payload capacity. The newcomer can serve as a 3 days backup power source for your house and will be sold in the familiar trims. Pro, XLT, Lariat, and Platinum. It is expected to be equipped with an independent rear suspension, hands-free Blue Cruise autopilot, and a 15.5-inch vertical infotainment. Hennessy Mammoth. This is a special version of the Ram 1500 TRX truck developed by Hennessy Performance, and as usual, it packs over 1,000 horses under the hood. The 200 units of this limited edition batch get serial number plaques, Mammoth 1000 exterior badges, and most importantly, an upgraded 2.65-liter high-flow supercharger instead of the 2.4-liter. With its help, the 6.2-liter V8 is boosted to 1,012 horsepower and 969 pound-feet, promising to propel the TRX to 60 mph in 3.2 seconds. Additionally, the truck can be optioned with a Stage 1 off-road kit that adds new bumpers with LED lights, electronic bed cover, and larger 10-spoke 20-inch wheels with 35-inch off-road tires. Smash the like button if you love pickup trucks in all sizes and powertrains. Support our channel by subscribing, and let's keep going. Ford Ranger Raptor Special Edition. The king of the European Ford Ranger lineup can be made slightly more distinct with a new Special Edition version. It adds 3 new exterior colors, black racing stripes and red contrast lines on the sides, and matte black finishes for the bumpers, grille, and wheel arches. Limited to just 700 units, the SC is based on the regular Raptor, which means a specially tweaked performance chassis with increased ride height, wide tracks, double wishbone suspension up front, and a rear multi-link setup with position-sensitive damping Fox shocks. The drivetrain isn't changed as well, so the truck arrives powered by a 2-liter turbo diesel with 213 horses, 369 pound-feet, and a 10-speed automatic that is also used by Ford Mustang. Inside, expect high-grain leather with red highlights and an exclusive raceway gray gauge cluster. Toyota Tacoma. The 2022 model year continues the story of the third-generation Toyota Tacoma with the performance-enhanced TRD Pro and 4x4 only trail editions. Both are powered by the usual 3.5-liter Atkinson cycle V6 with 278 horses, and it is paired with standard all-wheel drive and either a 6-speed manual or automatic. The TRD Pro now offers increased suspension lift of 1.5 inches up front and 0.5 inch at the rear. It employs unique TRD-tuned Fox internal bypass shocks and machine-forged aluminum upper control arms. There are also brighter exterior colors and new black TRD wheels with Goodyear Territory all-terrain tires. The trail model is distinguished by a heritage-inspired grille, bronze wheels and highlights, as well as a lifted suspension, 1.1 inches up front and 0.5 inch in the rear. Ford Ranger Tremor. This new off-road package gives the current generation North American Ranger a much-needed boost. For starters, the midsize truck gets a set of expensive Fox 2.0 shocks at all 4 corners, with the rear dampers featuring external reservoirs. The ground clearance is increased to 9.7 inches, while the standard Tremor features include 32-inch General Grabber all-terrain tires and a rear e-locking differential. In addition to the new hardware, the model brings exclusive visual tweaks, such as a painted grille, blacked-out bumpers, wider wheel lips, and a pair of new recovery hooks in the rear. Under the hood, there is a time-tested 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbo 4-cylinder. Its 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque are distributed between all wheels through a 10-speed automatic transmission. Nissan Frontier. Largely unchanged for the last 16 years, the ancient Nissan Frontier is finally getting a well-deserved redesign. The bodywork, lighting, interior, safety, and technology suites are all new. The platform is still the one from the 2000s, but the suspension system gets revised spring and damper tuning, new urethane Jones bump stops, and a rear anti-roll bar. Plus, the off-road-focused Pro X-Trim gets Bilstein dampers, skid plates, electronically locking rear differential, and a special driving mode for the unpaved surfaces. The new Nissan Frontier gets a standard 3.8-liter V6 with 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque, working with a 9-speed automatic in either rear or four-wheel drive. The cabin crew will definitely enjoy soft-touch surfaces, a larger color instrument panel, an 8 or 9 inches infotainment with standard Apple and Android connectivity, and Nissan Safety Shield 360. SsangYong Musso. The South Korean pickup shows up with a promising facelift. While many of its mechanical details are still kept under wraps, we know that the second-generation Musso 4x4 dual-cab pickup gets revised front ends with a bigger grille and horizontal chrome bars, vertical LED fog lights, new LED tail lights, and an aggressive black plastic cladding on the tailgate. It is expected that the truck will use the current 2.2-liter inline four-cylinder diesel engine, producing 181 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of peak torque. It will not get the 8-speed automatic transmission we have seen in the Rexton SUV, which means that the pickup version should keep the usual 6-speed manual and automatic gearboxes. However, the company plans to continue offering its 7 years unlimited warranty, which is beyond competition in this price range. VW Amarok and Toyota Tundra. At the point of the video release, 2 more 2022 pickup trucks have already been teased. The first is the returning VW Amarok that will be based on the Ford Ranger. It will be offered exclusively as a dual cab with 3 drivetrains, a 2.3-liter inline-4, a 2.7-liter V6, and a flagship 3.0-liter V6 DDI. In turn, the new generation Tundra will be getting a new front fascia, even larger dimensions, and a new twin-turbo V6 and hybrid powertrains. How would you rate the modern trends in the pickup truck segment? Will the conservative community accept these newcomers? Let's discuss these questions below the video. Smash the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News for a regular dose of informative car content. We'll see you soon.